Welcome to Mr. Sir Sports. We recently hit 1,000 subscribers, so thank all you guys for that. If you want to join the family and be entered to win a MacBook Pro and experience all the NFL news that's important that you need to know, hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you're notified when our videos go live. When we hit 10,000 subscribers, we're giving away a MacBook Pro, like I mentioned. So don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification.
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers star wide receiver Chris Godwin, who has been elite for a number of years, turned down a multi-year deal with the Patriots for 30 plus million, and he stayed in Tampa for 3 years, 66 million. So obviously a big pay cut there to stay in Tampa. So why do you think he stayed in Tampa with Mike Evans? And do you think he's just not a fan of going to the rebuilding Patriots organization and trying to do bigger things with the Buccaneers?
Yeah, he must also be not a fan of the cold weather and not a fan of state tax because we all know Florida's a no income state tax state, and that has been scrutinized in some sports. I know people are complaining in the NHL that the Florida team, since they've been to the Cup final in the East 6 straight years, that's a big advantage. But really, I don't really view it as an advantage because those teams were bad for years before. And I think in football, it's the same thing. I mean, if that was the case, then everyone would want to go play for the Cowboys, but they don't. And I think with Godwin, he sees that, the Bucs, they have a good team. They're probably going to win that division again. I think it would be the fifth year in a row that they would win it if they win it this year. And it means they have an automatic path to the playoffs. So that's why I think he's going to stay there. But at the same time, I think that he also has good chemistry, must have good chemistry with Baker Mayfield, and wants to still play with Mike Evans because Mike Evans is a dog and has played really well in his career and is probably the most underrated receiver in the league, going for 1,000 every year. So, do you have any other reasons why he wouldn't want to join a rebuilding Patriots squad that could actually be a dark horse team to make the playoffs?
Yeah, I would probably say, yeah, like you said, it's the state income tax, not having that, and obviously the warm weather and being in the same area for a long time. I feel like if you're somebody that's lived in Florida as long as he has and he's used to that, I don't think you're somebody where you just want to pick up everything and move all the way up to Boston. I don't think that's a bold move. I think moving from Boston down to Florida would be a great move. But then once you've been down there, I don't think you're going to pick back up and move back. So I think it's a hard deal just as a human being, no matter what your profession is. If you got offered a few extra $1 million when you're already making millions to go to a cold weather city, I think it makes more sense to stay in the warmth. And obviously being there with Mike Evans, he's been there. He's been loyal to that team, and he probably sees himself as like he's getting all this single coverage all the time because Mike Evans is on the field. And if he went to the Patriots, he probably knows his numbers wouldn't be as good as they are because Mike Evans isn't out there on the field helping him out.